Trader Dan Stecich of Athena Advisor Services is with us this morning on this Friday. And Dan, it looks like the market is getting down to the real deal and not just these market-moving headlines. What do you see happening out there?
Well, that's absolutely the case. A few weeks ago, we had all these bad things coming out. The Chicken Littles were coming out and saying Europe's going to be bad, cold weather's going to Ebola, you name it, it was out there. And back then, my advice, and it still is today, pay attention to the fundamentals. We were at the start of the earnings season, and to be realistic, they've all been pretty good, better than expected. There was worries about guidance because of what was going on in Europe, and guidance has been better. These are good numbers right now, as well as our fundamental economic numbers that have been coming out are pretty good. We have a lot to go, and it doesn't mean we can't pull back, but this market should look at fundamentals. That's what I look at, and it's pretty solid in that regard.
Next week, GDP comes rolling in. What do you think about that number? Will it be strong?
Well, you know, my sense is that it's going to be above the 3% level. People are expecting it to be there. And all numbers leading up to this have been pretty good. No reason to lead me to believe that it should be downgraded. I certainly hope it's above 3%. If it's below, I'll get a little concerned, because here's a fundamental reason as to why the market might want to fall back. So let's pay attention to what comes out.
Ford will be in focus today with the earnings after GM's announcement yesterday. What do you suspect these numbers will look like?
Well, full disclosure, I do own Ford, but I like Ford. I've been getting killed on it. A couple weeks ago, Ford came out and said some of their European problems were a little more severe than they thought, and the market or the stock got battered. However, with the earnings coming out, I think they're going to be a little better than expected. And even if they're not, I kind of believe the bad news has been baked in. So you can jump onto this stock either before or after the announcement. I don't think you're going to get a big move to the upside right away, so I'd wait it out. There's a lot of upside potential on it, but see what they say. If it backs off a little bit, buy it at better levels.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
You're welcome.